What if wisdom from 2,000 years ago could calm today's chaos? We live in a world of constant noise, notifications buzz, headlines scream, our anxieties multiply with every scroll. We feel pulled in 1,000 directions, often by things outside our control. Yet, the questions that haunt us are not new. How do we find stillness in a turbulent world? How do we face loss, failure, and mortality with courage? The answers might be just as timeless, found in the letters of a Roman statesman, the journal of an emperor, and the lectures of a former slave. This ancient school of thought is called Stoicism. Practiced by emperors, senators, merchants, and soldiers, Stoicism was forged in the real world. They faced plagues, wars, conspiracies, and personal tragedies, yet sought virtue, tranquility, and purpose. This is not a history lesson, it's a guide. The stories of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus are practical lessons for the present. They teach us to separate what we can control from what we cannot, and to find meaning in adversity. Stoicism offers a framework for navigating life's storms, not by avoiding them, but by building an unshakable inner citadel. This journey is about understanding that obstacles are not impediments, but opportunities to forge character and resilience. Imagine Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, not in luxury, but on the cold, dark frontier, leading legions against invading tribes. He faces war, plague, betrayal, and personal loss, pressures that would break most. In the quiet of his tent, he writes, not decrees but reminders to himself. These private notes, never meant for others, are now known as his meditations. He writes to get up and do his duty, to focus on his own character, to remember the shortness of life. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This was not a platitude but his lifeline. Amid chaos, he focused on what he could control, his thoughts, judgments, and actions. This is Stoicism in practice, not passivity but active engagement with life. Marcus couldn't stop the plague or guarantee victory, but he could choose to meet challenges with courage, justice, and wisdom. He could choose to be good, regardless of turmoil. His writings are a testament to finding inner peace in the heart of a storm. Stoicism is about understanding where your power truly lies. It's not about suppressing emotion, but about responding wisely. Marcus Aurelius's example shows that even in the darkest times we can choose our response. His meditations remain a guide for anyone seeking strength in adversity. The emperor's struggle is our own, to be steady while the world spins. The Stoics' most powerful tool is the dichotomy of control. Epictetus, once a slave, put it simply, some things are up to us and some are not. Yet we spend so much energy on what we can't control, others' opinions, the weather, the economy. Our peace of mind depends on making this distinction. What is up to us? Our thoughts, judgments, choices, actions, and character. Everything else, health, wealth, reputation, the actions of others, is not. To tie our happiness to externals is to build on sand. Picture an archer. She controls her aim and release, but not the wind or the moving target. The Stoic archer measures success by shooting well, not by hitting the target. This idea liberates us from the tyranny of outcomes. Focus on what you can control and you become unstoppable. Insulted? The words are external, your response is internal. Lost a promotion? The decision is external, your response is yours. This isn't giving up, it's focusing your power where it matters. Reclaim your agency and find freedom, no matter what life throws at you. The dichotomy of control is a revolution in how we live. It's the foundation of Stoic resilience. Once we know what we can't control, the next Stoic challenge is to embrace it. Amor fati, the love of one's fate. It's not passive resignation, but joyful acceptance of reality as it is. The obstacle in the path becomes the path itself. Adversity is the raw material of a good life. Like a fire turning obstacles into fuel, we can turn setbacks into opportunities for virtue. The problem isn't the event, but our judgment of it. Change the judgment, and the problem vanishes. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." Stuck in traffic? Practice patience, facing illness, cultivate courage. Amor fati isn't pretending pain isn't painful, it's choosing our response. Refuse to add suffering through resistance and resentment. To love your fate is to trust the process of life, to accept both peaks and valleys. Wishing away difficulty is wishing away life itself. Amor fati is resilience, saying yes to life in its entirety. Look at your past and say, I would not have it any other way. Look at the future and say, bring it on, whatever happens, I will use it. Stoicism began not in a palace but with a shipwreck. Zeno of Citium lost everything, washed ashore in Athens, and discovered true wealth was in character, not possessions. He taught philosophy in the public Stoa Poikile, the painted porch, giving Stoicism its name. From humble beginnings, Stoicism spread, refined by thinkers like Cleanthes and Chrysippus. In Rome, it became a practical guide for living in a powerful, often brutal empire. It appealed to all walks of life, offering a moral compass and inner strength. Cato the Younger used Stoicism for political integrity, Seneca for navigating the dangers of imperial Rome. Epictetus, born a slave, taught the power of inner freedom. Marcus Aurelius the Emperor embodied Stoic principles at the highest level. The slave and the emperor, separated by status, united by philosophy. Stoicism's wisdom is for anyone seeking virtue and tranquility. Seneca was wealthy and powerful, but also knew profound suffering. Banished to Corsica, stripped of wealth and status, he faced the ultimate test of his philosophy. In exile, he wrote letters, not to complain, but to console his mother and reflect on what truly mattered. "Wherever there are human beings, there is opportunity for kindness," he wrote. His mind was his true home. No emperor could banish him from it. Seneca turned misfortune into a philosophical exercise, using exile as a retreat to focus on virtue. He distinguished between what had been taken, property, location, and what could not be taken, reason, will, inner peace. External circumstances do not define our happiness. Our response does. After 8 years, Seneca returned to Rome, his wisdom forged in adversity. His exile was not a gap, but a crucible. Seneca showed we can endure hardship without being broken. We can find purpose and freedom even in constraint. His life is a powerful illustration of Stoic resilience. The world has changed, but the challenges of being human remain. Stoicism is finding a new audience, offering an anchor in our chaotic world. Students facing exams use the dichotomy of control, focusing on effort, not outcomes. Leaders use Stoic principles for clarity and courage, making virtuous choices amid uncertainty. Athletes use Stoicism to stay focused under pressure. Therapists incorporate its ideas into cognitive behavioral therapy. Entrepreneurs use it to navigate volatility. Everyday people use it to handle setbacks and the daily grind. Stoicism isn't about becoming emotionless. It's about resilience. It's about finding calm and purpose by mastering the world within. The ancient operating system is remarkably compatible with modern life. Stoicism helps us reframe challenges as opportunities. It teaches us to be steady, no matter the storm. Ancient wisdom, modern application, Stoicism endures. Stoicism is often criticized as cold or emotionless. The word Stoic suggests suppressing feelings, but that's a misunderstanding. Stoics distinguish between involuntary emotions and the suffering we create by indulging them. They sought to avoid destructive emotions, but celebrated joy, love, and duty. The goal was not to feel nothing, but to feel the right things. Stoicism is not passive, it's a philosophy of action. Marcus Aurelius did his duty. Cato fought corruption. Accepting what you can't change frees energy to act on what you can. Stoicism demands self-reflection and discipline, but its aim is resilience, not detachment. It's about building an inner citadel strong enough to engage with the world. Stoicism offers not escape, but a way to live more fully and bravely. We began with a question: can ancient wisdom calm modern chaos? The Stoics developed a practical guide for living, not just an intellectual exercise. The world outside is unpredictable, but our mind and choices are ours to command. Focus on what you can control, accept what you cannot. See every obstacle as an opportunity for virtue. These principles require daily practice and commitment. As Seneca wrote, "As long as you live, keep learning how to live." Stoicism doesn't promise a life free from pain, but offers strength to bear what you must, courage to change what you can, and wisdom to know the difference. It's a call to build character that withstands the winds of fortune. In the end, we all need a philosophy to guide us. The Stoics offer a powerful, time-tested guide. It's a steady voice of reason in a loud world. The question isn't whether ancient wisdom is valuable. The question is, what will be your guide?